Let's count down the top 10 rides at Camel Creek Theme Park. Number 10 Clown Coaster. Whether you laugh and smile at the sight of a clown or do a me run like you've never ran before, there is no question that throughout your day, riding all of Camel Creek's 4 coasters, that you are going to experience all of these reactions amongst many more. Nevertheless, those who understandably aren't yet brave enough to take on the thrills of Airbender, then the Clown Coaster's Carnival Aspire Lounge will provide those rollercoaster sensations on a much smaller scale. I mean, just look at that lift hill. I've seen trains cover a steeper rate, and that is no joke. Number 9 Swampy's Drop. Similar, our number 9 position provides the exact same motive upon a drop tower, as this time instead of rising above, and I mean high above the treetops on Vertigo, all of those younger adventurers out there can rather rise to the treetops before then dropping, rising and bouncing for the remainder of the ride. Therefore, with that all being said, I hate to put this down in the swamps, but our first one to a vid. My name is Tom and these are my tips would be to leave such common attractions until you can be the ones that can solely be found at Camel Creek and or have one of a kind theming. Number 9 Morgalur. Have you ever wanted to fly through the sky? Well, duh, of course you have, and so look no further than the Blue Dragon Morgalur, who does not only take the Clown Coaster adventurers, yet the Airbender ones too, on a truly breathtaking fly high through the sky, or around 10 feet in the air, then dropping, twisting, turning and bouncing back down to the bottom before I can even pronounce Morgalur without messing it up. In my eyes, making the park's oldest and by far cutest coaster a must do on every single visit, even if it does get a long queue which has been known to adopt. Number 7 Magic Dragon. You wouldn't believe it, but Camel Park Family Park has not just got one dragon roller coaster, but 2. And whilst it is totally awesome, instead of dragging on and on about its new 2021 Wild Mouse, I'm going to give you a fun fact, in which would be the Magic Dragon has been encountered in 2 other amusement parks, including Drayton Manor as the Super Dragon and Funland Amusement Park in Hampshire as the creatively named Funlandosaurus, before then finally making its home here in Camel Creek. Therefore, the question that I have remaining is, have you ridden one of these before, and if so, where? We'd love to know in the comment section. Number 6 Mission Simpossible. Whilst most of us will love our Camel Creek visit to fall on a hot UK day where you can have a pleasurable experience riding a soaking attractions that are yet to come, sometimes, or in the case of 99% of UK weather, it is raining, and so despite getting a lot busier when this is so, Mission Impossible becomes a lot more possible in your daily plan. And trust me when I say that is not a bad thing at all, with Cornwall's only 5D cinema sending your group on a one-of-a-kind trip, all to do with the seasons of the year that you're riding in, hence the S in Simpossible. Number 5 Raging Rivers. Who here is competitive like me? Well, if your answer is yes, then this is the adventure for you. And if your answer was no, well then this is still the adventure for you, because what makes Raging Rivers so different from the park's other rides and attractions is that not only will you have an extremely fun time turning all of those friends into frenemies and then racing one another to the bottom as quickly as you possibly can, but also those giant slides are filled with so many bumps too, which sometimes, depending on how fast and light you are, can leave your dinghy flying into the air. Number 4 Thunder Falls. You know when I said this park got some soaking attractions, well I was lying, because as you can now see by our number 4 spot, this park has got some super soaking attractions which, if you dare to take on, will be sending you down 2 giant drops, over even more bumps, and into pools of water, getting everyone on board the log, including the ones who try to sit at the back to avoid the wetness to make the most of the on-site dryers. I just wish there was more to this beloved attraction than just the drops, however. Number 3 Wave Rider. From joining the circus to flying high in the air on not one but 2 different dragons to just now getting wetter than ever before, there is no doubt we've had some awesome experiences so far. Although for me, nothing beats that sensation of rocking back and forth higher and higher on my childish swing set until this ride right here. Because opposite to our first 2 attraction, this one keeps the great parts of the ride, like dangling your legs or the chain seats, and then brings all the other bits to the next level, with it rising, spinning, tilting and twisting those chain seats around and around and around. Number 2 Vertigo. Okay, if you are scared of heights, thrills or plunging down to earth in a few seconds, then it is probably best to skip to our next adventure, as for many this adventure may not be the tallest of drop towers, but it will be sending thrill seekers alike up into the clouds, and then to make up for a still high but lower heights after allowing for some of those best panoramic views across the park and surrounding area of Wayne Bridge, we'll be then sending you plummeting, rising and bouncing till Vertigo kicks in, usually 2.5 minutes later. Then you made a decision to go on Vertigo. Number 1 Airbender. At the Slothy Camel Creek theme park, it's home to many great adventures for all seasons of the year. I would still rather ride Airbender in the rain than any of the others, and I know that as soon as you see the steel beats of the coaster, you will instantly know why that is so. Talk about actually racing through all those family elements in the rocket train, and thus making a ride essential, especially as it's been standing and not operating since the start of this year. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.